Just when everyone was about to lose hope, Zheng swooped in like a superhero with good news. Though it was a positive sign, he was still feeling like he was on a roller coaster of anxiety. While others snoozed, he stayed awake all night. Sure enough, next morning the pit was empty. At this point, he was overwhelmed by despair and self-doubt. This was Radish Hell's lowest point. Why couldn't they find the brine? As the subsidence center, this place hoards tons of brine every year. How can it not be a gold mine? His geologist wife, Len May Tam, she proposed the high mountain thousand basin theory. Ancient subsidence centers may have risen due to tectonic activity. Sounds like a historical plot twist. With his wife's suggestion, Zheng fired up again and decided to push forward the Liubai, but his proposal got shot down by the captain like it was Zheng, you're playing bureaucratic games here. Zheng, you're really living up to that name. Stop with the individualist antics. If I were in the army, I'd be getting a disciplinary slap already. There's a difference between us. You want to discipline me? I say you. You're terrified of taking responsibility, and him here saying he'll take your share. You got that, Zheng? You're the classic example of someone who can't handle pressure, let me tell you. To get to Liujian, you've thrown caution to the wind. Sounds like a charming fairy tale. What awaits me are dismissals, disciplinary action, and I might even find myself in a real-life danger zone. The captain's words hit them like a wake-up call, plunging everyone into deep thought. Captain Lizen finally clicked for Zheng, who suddenly understood the captain had already sacrificed so much to reach Liujian. With his mind settled, Zheng understood the captain's plight. He had to be responsible for the rest like a true leader. Captain Ha, from this moment, I will unconditionally obey every decision you make. Now that's bravery. Late at night, Zheng's wife, Ling Mei, recounted the sacrifice of Zheng. She said his mother always woke up early to steam potatoes for the adults, leaving the good stuff for the kids. Each time Zheng visited Liu Bupo, it was a celebration, as it meant one less mouth to feed, like a balance on a map. If we can find the salt mine this time, the kids won't have to starve on an empty belly. Next day, the captain decided to risk it, diving deep into Liubai with two, leaving two to God supplies. Sounds heroic. You all must return by the 6th morning. This is a matter of discipline, so obey. The route to Liubai was bumpy. To save the vehicle, they decided to hoof it like soldiers charging into battle. They could only stay one night in Liubai, so for maximum efficiency, they had to dig 3 pits. Wow, now that's a high difficulty game. Everyone worked in silence, as if dialogue was bound like dealing with an infinitely looping task. After a night of digging, they found Brine. It was sudden, like a miracle. The sudden appearance of Brine left us dumbfounded. Sparkling like sapphires, it was blindingly gorgeous. Gazing at the dazzling brine, the three were so thrilled they barely spoke, hurriedly filling a barrel, ready for the comeback. It felt like winning the lottery. After a night of trekking, when they returned to the parking spot, the vehicle was nowhere to be found, a real lost story. Meanwhile, in camp, Sio AI waved a red flag, hoping for the trio's return like a movie keeper. Exhausted from searching for the car, Zheng suggested splitting up, only to be shut down by the captain like failing at a game. If we abandon the car, what about the radio? Walking back, who knows if they've left? At Sio I had no plans to give up, still waiting at the camp. Kai, look quickly. The captain is back. It felt like the conclusion of a grand test was approaching. Captain, are you happy? Is this the promised land? Come give it a taste. Is this the dear water? Is it spicy or not? It's so fresh. Everyone, pack up and get ready. Feels like we're prepping for a carnival. But the vast Bupo left them instantly lost, as if they'd stepped into an alternate dimension. What's more desperate was that not only did they blow a tire, but they also ran out of fuel like a disaster compilation. The only way out was to split out like a wild and crazy game, so they decided to share the dear water and proceed in 3 directions. Even if they could take out just 1 jug of dear water, it would feel like a win, like a thrilling survival game. Len Mei wanted to team up with Zheng, but he heavily insisted they needed to split, like a showdown at high noon. This was to boost their survival chances. Parents couldn't let their children lose both at once, a heroic act. But come the next morning, they discovered 1 jug of dear water was missing from the truck, like a plot twist. It turned out, Zheng left at the crack of dawn to give his wife a better chance at survival, like a champion heading off to battle. The captain looked in the direction of Lao Zheng and made a daring decision in his heart, his instincts strongly telling him that he must chase after Lao Zheng just as a hero pursues their own dream. Every so often, he shouted Lao Zheng's name, his voice echoing across the vast Liu pool. But in this boundless desert, finding one person was harder than climbing to the heavens, like entering an endless maze. After what felt like ages, Aizaokin collapsed like a helpless bird, unable to rise. Meanwhile, the captain also fell digging a big hole but got knocked down. What a comedy. He had planned to recover his strength to continue the chase, but that nap turned into eternal sleep, like falling into a perpetual slumber. On the other side, Cosimu and Leng Mei were also reaching the limits, undergoing a life-or-death test.